Good morning, boys and girls. Mrs. Munoz here. Um, I wanted just to make a quick tutorial for you guys for the IXLs due today, Thursday, right? You need to work on these two IXLs, X.17 and X.18 from 7th grade. And so I just wanted to work some problems with you, right? In case you would have, last minute questions. Um, you can clarify any doubts or questions on how to solve these problems. So look here, we have um, two similar figures, right? These are parallelograms, and then they're asking us to find the um, the measurement of this angle. I see this angle is like acute, right? And these are obtuse, right? So I'm going to look for the acute angle on this parallelogram, and I see the acute angle here is 69. So I'm going to type in here 69, and bam, we're good. So if they're asking us for the angles, just look for the corresponding angle on the similar figure. For instance, here, the corresponding angle for this acute angle in the trapezoid is this one, 68. So our answer is 68. Bam. Right. Here is asking us for this again, acute angle, right? These are obtuse, and this is acute. So here on this similar figure, the acute angle is 34. 146 is the obtuse. So the corresponding angle to this missing one is 34. So then we submit, bam, right there. So now look, here they're asking us to find the measure of the missing length, K. So for that, I'm gonna just draw it real quick here, right? Just for you to see the corresponding angles. The corresponding sides. The little one says this is 1 inch, and this is 2 inches. And then the large one, I'm gonna try my best to draw it, right? No, it has to be like this. Something like that. And then this is K, the missing one, and this is 6 inches. So here I go, okay, K is corresponding to 2, like the longest side is corresponding to the longest side, right? So we go, okay, I go 2 inches is corresponding to K. And then I go, all right, let me see. This one, 1 inch is corresponding to 6. So I'm going to write those right here. 1 inch is corresponding to 6 inches. And so I find a relationship here. I think I can solve this proportion doing this. 1 times 2 will give me 2. So 6 times 2 will give me 12. So this length is 12 inches, right? And so I type in here 12 inches right there. And then here I have these two trapezoids. Oh, let me see if I can use these. It says here, then I see here, K is corresponding to 3, right? So I'm going to set up a proportion here, and I'm going to say K is corresponding to 3, right? And then I can say, okay, I'm going to use this color. 3 is corresponding to this one right here. So I'm going to go, okay, under K, I'm going to write 3, right? This 3 right here. And then under the 3 on the other side, I'm going to write 1. So to solve this proportion, I would go, all right, here 1 times 3 gives me 3. So 3 times 3 will give me 9, right? So K equals to 9. So we're going to type it here. Here. I don't know what I did. I had never used that. Okay, here. I'm going to type 9. Submit. There you go. Right? Okay. And so here, I wish I would have the tools here again. Okay, well, here, I have those 2 triangles. Come on, I want to get the tools. I cannot get them. So I'm going to draw them right here. There's like a short rectangle, right? And then we have 5 centimeters, and then letter D. And then we have the larger rectangle, right? Similar, they say. So here is 10 centimeters. And then here is 2 centimeters, right? So I go, okay. D is corresponding to 2. I go D is corresponding to 2 centimeters. And then I go here, 5 centimeters is corresponding to 10. 5 centimeters is corresponding to 10 centimeters. So if I find a relationship here, I would say, well, I see that I can go 10 divided by 2 gives us 5. So 2 divided by 2 will give us D equal to 1, right? So we type in here is 1, right? There. I think I want to jump another level just to see like if how much increases in difficulty. Right here it says these 2 figures are similar. What is the measure of the missing angle? Now I see that the angle that is missing is the obtuse angle. The obtuse measurement here is 128, so I will type in 128 and there. Then here it says these 2 shapes are similar. What is the measure of the missing length? D. So this is like the next level. So let's see. I'm going to draw it here, right? I go, okay, here I have this. The dimensions here are 30 yards and 18 yards. 18 yards. And then I have the larger one. And then here is letter D. And then here we have 27 yards. And so, I mean, I set up a proportion, right? That one. I'm going to write, okay. I'm going to say 18 yards is corresponding to 27 yards, right? And then I'm going to say 30 is corresponding to D. So I go 30 here. 30 yards are corresponding to D. So to solve this proportion, I think maybe we can simplify here before we move forward. I think I will simplify by 2. Just because if I get a 9, look, if I simplify here by 2 and this by 2, I would end up with 9 yards and 15 yards, right? And then to make it here to 27 yards. And then D, I can multiply times 3, right? So here 9 times 3 is 27. 15 times 3 gives us 45. So the answer is 45. Right there. So we're going to type in 45. There you go. I don't know if I can jump a level because this is about the same. Let's see if how much increases. Like this will be your challenge zone, right? And then there are two trapezoids here. I'm going to just sketch them here real quick. I have this, and then something like this, right? And then the smaller one here, something like that. And then we have 54 millimeters and 12 millimeters. And here we have 36 millimeters, and then we have the letter C. So let's highlight with the same color the corresponding sides. I have here C, which is corresponding to 12, right? Because they're the smaller sides. So I'm going to start setting up a proportion. I'm going to say, okay, 12 is corresponding to letter C. And here I would say 54 is corresponding to 36. 54 is corresponding to 36. So I think we can simplify here by 6. Watch. I'm going to simplify here by 6. First, I'm going to do this divided by 6 and this divided by 6. So I will get 2 and 9. Then after that, I say, oh, okay, well then 9 times 4 gives us 36. So 2 times 4 will give us 8. So the answer here is 8 millimeters, right? For the two trapezoids. So we type 8, and there you go, right? So you continue doing the same, like find your corresponding sides. Let's say if you're not drawing the figure, right? But you're using paper pencil, right? To guide yourself. I see here that the longest side here is 35, and that is corresponding to 20. So I'm going to set up a proportion, let's say, right? You don't draw it, but you go, okay, the longest is 35 here, and then the longest here is 20. I'm going to write it down right there. Then I'm finding the value, the length of C. And here is 4. So I see that to solve it, maybe I can divide this by 5. I'm sorry, I get 4. Then this divided by 5. I need water. This is 7. So the answer here is 7. And so pretty much that's it. That will be for X17. And I'll make another video for X18. See you later.